Good morning mga buddy, welcome back sa isa na namang vlog. So today is September 14, 2020 at good news para sa mga OFW na galing sa Saudi or nasa Saudi. So ito ay ipinalabas ng Saudi expatriates 1 hour ago. Tungkol ito sa lifting travel restriction. Okay, basahin natin ng mabuti ha. Full details on lifting travel restrictions on exiting and entering into Saudi Arabia. Para mas maunawaan natin, kumpletohin natin. The Ministry of Interior in Saudi Arabia announced that it would lift totally travel restrictions on citizens for leaving and returning to Saudi Arabia with opening all land, sea, and airport. So yung totally lifting ng travel restriction ay mangyayari sa January 1st, 2021. The complete lifting of the restrictions on citizens leaving and returning to the kingdom and allowing the opening of ports for all means of transport through the land, sea, and airports after the date of January 1st, 2021, according to the procedures followed before the corona pandemic. Okay, number 2, nakalagay, the date set for lifting the suspension and permission shall be announced 30 days before January 1, 2021. So malinaw yan, 30 days before, mag-a-announce na ang Ministry of Interior. Ang Ministry of Health naman, if required, at that time, to submit a request to set preventive health requirements for passengers and carriers sa mga airlines while traveling and in the halls of airports, ports, and stations. So magpapalabas ang Ministry of Health na kung kailangan mag-submit ng mga set of preventive health requirements. So normal lang yan dahil pag-iingat na rin ng Saudi government. So second, may exemption. Itong dapat abangan ninyo. May exemption dun sa sinasabi dito sa taas. As an exemption to what is stated in clause, the following shall be made. So, allowing, number 1, allowing some categories of citizens to travel outside the kingdom and return to it in accordance with certain controls and conditions. Mag-a-allowed ang Saudi ng mga papasok or nanlalabas sa kaharian kung sila ay una, government employees, civil and military assigned official duties. Letter B, workers in the Saudi diplomatic and consular missions and attachés abroad, and workers in regional and international organizations, their families and their companions. Letter C, workers in permanent jobs in public, private, or non-profit establishment outside the kingdom, and those who have job qualities in companies or commercial establishments outside the kingdom. Letter D, mga businessmen. Letter E, patients whose treatment requires travel outside the kingdom based on medical reports, especially cancer patients and patients in need of organ transplantations. And letter F, students on scholarship, students studying on their own account. Letter G, those who have humanitarian cases, especially the following 2 cases. Letter A, family reunification of a citizen or citizenship with their relatives residing outside the kingdom. Then letter B, the death of the husband, wife, parent, or child outside the kingdom. So yung mga humanitarian cases. Letter H, residents outside the kingdom and their companions who have proof of their residence outside the kingdom. Then letter I, participants in regional and international official sporting events, including players and members of technical and administrative staff. So ito yung number 2, allowing entry and exit from the kingdom for citizens of GCC countries, as well as permitting entry to non-Saudis or yung mga expatriates who hold, kung merong exit and re-entry visa, work visa, residence visa, and visit visa, provided that the entry of citizens of GCC states and expatriates into the kingdom is in accordance with the preventive health controls and procedures set by the committee concerned with taking measures to prevent the spread of the coronavirus in the kingdom, and that the controls include not allowing anyone to enter the territory of the kingdom except after submitting evidence that it is free from infection with the emerging coronavirus based on recent analysis by a reliable authority outside the kingdom. The date of its conducting has not passed more than 48 hours the moment it reached the port. So, number 3, nakalagay, the suspension is partially raised for international flights to and from the kingdom and the opening of land, sea, and airports, allowing the excluded groups of citizens and others to enter and exit the kingdom. So, yung mga binasa ko sa inyo mga buddy, yun yung mga exception. Kung kayo ay kabilang dun sa mga nabanggit ko, so before January 2021, pwede kayong bumalik ng Saudi or pwede kayong lumabas ng Saudi. What is stated in this exemption, number 4 to, is without prejudice to any approved requirements or controls related to the countries to which travel or arrival has been suspended for reasons other than limiting the spread of the new coronavirus. So, number 5, what is stated in these exceptions does not apply to countries that the concerned committee decides to take preventive measures by suspending travel to or coming from them due to the outbreak of the new coronavirus in them in order to prevent the spread of the virus in the kingdom. So, yung mga malalalang kaso ng coronavirus sa isang bansa, medyo alanganin pa yan. The work begins with the implementation of the exceptions indicated 6 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday, September 15, 2020. Ibig sabihin mga buddy, September 15, mino-workout na nila na magpabalik ng mga OFW, ng mga expat sa Saudi or magpa-uwi dito sa atin, sa Pilipinas. So para mas malinaw, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung ginawa ng Saudi Gazette, isa ring reliable source tungkol dito sa aking mga nabanggit para naman mas maintindihan ninyo ng mabuti. So yung total lift ng travel restriction mangyayari sa January 1, 2021. Pero 30 days before, mag-a-announce na ang Ministry of Interior ng mga dapat gawin. Pero itong mga nabanggit ko, yung binasa ko na mahaba, ito ay yung exceptions. So ibig sabihin, before January 2021 ay magkakaroon na ng pagbabago. So, ibig sabihin, may partial na ng pag-lift. September 15, bukas, mag-i-start ng i-workout ito. Depende na to sa company kung ano yung magiging proseso. Siguro, yung mga naipit na kagaya ko na nandito na nagbabakasyon, then inabutan nga dito noong March ng lockdown at saka ng travel ban sa Saudi, ay yung kumpanya nyo na yung kukontak sa inyo at sigurado i-required ka nila na magpa-test muna upang sa ganun ay masigurado na ikaw ay walang coronavirus. Para mas maunawaan nyo, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung ginawa ng Saudi Gazette. So ito yung pinaka-summarize lang ng mga binasa ko kanina. So yan mga buddy, nakita nyo na yung summary nung binasa ko kanina na ginawa ng Saudi Gazette. At kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe sa akin channel, pakipindot ng subscribe button, pati na rin ang bell icon upang sa ganun updated ka sa mga videos natin gagawin muli. Ito ang inyong Supremo. See you next time mga buddy.